Welcome to Starfleet Universe On Call. I am Paul France, owner of France Games. I have an SFU Online, FedCom Online, and Starfleet Warlord. If you want to join us, we have a stream live every Thursday night starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can either join us on the Starfleet Universe Online Discord server. Just join the SFU On Call stream voice channel. If you want to find an invite, just go to sfuoncall.com. It's right there on the main page. Also, we have, of course, we stream live on Twitch. Yeah, go to twitch.tv/SFUoncall, twitch.tv/SFUoncall, and you will be able to watch this beautiful newscast and commentary. That's great. And if you need to contact me for any reason, my email address is sfuoncall@gmail.com. It's sfuoncall@gmail.com. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, IX, you can follow my podcasting account at SFU On Call, or my personal account at Paul France, PaulFRNZ, or my business account, which is France Games, FRNZGAMES. Of course, I have my Blue Sky accounts, which are sfuoncall.bsky.social, and also fransgames.com. And of course, this lovely podcast, it gets turned on podcasts, available on iTunes, various other feeds, around the net. Quick news from A to B this week, not much, but the only news for this week is actually from Starfleet Models. Dave Yankee has got some 700 series Hydrons collections set up. He's got the Hydrogen Fleet Fusion Collection, which is the Hunter Frigate, Buffalo Hunter, War Destroyer, Lancer Destroyer, Mongol Medium Cruiser, Ranger Heavy Cruiser, and the Mohawk New Heavy Cruiser. Also, the other collection is the 7000 series Hydrogen Fleet Hellbore Collection, which is the Cuirassier Frigate, the Rhino Hunter War Destroyer, the Night Destroyer, the Tartar Medium Cruiser, the Dragoon Heavy Cruiser, and the Iroquois New Heavy Cruiser. This week on Found the Online Store, we have, of course, the Omega 3 counter sheet. Also, it's been $4, just like the Omega 2 counter sheet. That's 216 counters for the module Omega 3, covering the races of Metrian, the Warb, the Federal Republic of Aurora, the Iridani, the Singers, and the Soldiers. Soldiers being really interesting, which we already went through. Moving onward and forward, when it comes to Frank LeMay's Above and Beyond campaign, actually, it's going on strong. I've seen some battles in progress, so that's always good to see. Nothing going on with the Sapphire Star 20 tournament. Still nothing. It's been quiet, which is bad. It's coming up on like 9 months, and we still haven't got enough people yet. Ace of Ace is still going strong. The World League tournament, that's going quite well. It actually, we have, of course, we have, of course, Team Frenemies, which is at 26 points. Team Pacific Rim of Fire, which is 20 points. And Team GDK with also 20 points. Eric the Silent does have to play. He's played everybody he can play, except for Madman at the moment. I've actually completed one game against Peter Bakia, which I lost. Which actually I want to show you real quick. This is a quick, it's like 2 minutes film of the game. Matt Potter created this from the game file, which mostly it's from the log that's produced by the game file. So you can see that at this point, this is around the first turn. You won't see turn counters or impulse counters. that, okay, this is where the scatter pack launched. It's 6 drones. And he launched a plasma at me, and I ran away. And then he launched. Yeah, finally the plasma hit me. Not doing too much. Then I launched more drones at him. And if you notice that, I'm going on the outside, he's going on the inside, which is not always a good thing. Just because, well, a lot of times it's not a good thing, because that means he doesn't have to use as much energy to keep me at the range he needs to keep me. Well, if I want to try keep it at the longer range, I need to expend more energy to keep up the speed and go around on the outside. Then he tracked it. I launched more drones. He tracked them and then killed them off. I'm trying to keep them close so I can possibly fire and also keep my down shield away from him. Well, actually, I don't think he's even down at this point. And you can see that he's now chasing me, in which case I do a drone launch. And he tractors him and then knocks him down. And I'm coming around, and unfortunately, this is around the end of the game, where I turn in, so I can get one more attack on him. Okay, I launch here, and I turn in right here. And at that point, he launches some plasma at me. I run away. He hits me on shield number 4. Then I want a wild weasel to get him, and then of course he goes through my down shield again. And finally, I concede, given that I have no heavy weapons; they're all gone, and he has like all of his heavy weapons. So at that point, game over. So with that, I'll bring up the other game I'm currently involved in that tournament. This is the current status. The board is here. I'm right here off the hydrants on number 5 shield and Spartan. Number 5 shields here. What I did was right. Okay, can I show you? Okay, it doesn't show up here. Okay, it didn't save. Okay, what happened is that on the last impulse 32, when we got into this situation, he fired his 2 fusion beams at me, which is from the left side, and did some damage to my front shield. But also I did some damage using my right side and left side phaser 3s, and I got a bit of damage here. Right, if I can show my that's my weapon status, which is an impulse 32. I actually fired 2 right side phaser 3s. Yep, that was it. Because I've figured I need to get as much damage as possible this turn, because my guess is that he's going to reinforce that shield as I fire. I'm willing to bet he's not going to move at all. He just fired his Hellbores last turn. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty beat up, but I still got quite a bit of weapons. I lost 1 drone. I lost 2 drone racks. Lost quite a few phaser 3s and a disruptor, and 1 tractor beam. I lost 3 power, which is not bad. Now he has lost 4 power, 2 phaser 1s, 2 transporters, and some center hull. So overall, even though I've done small volleys of internals, I'm actually doing pretty good. So, I'm still, at this moment in time, he's got, these fusions are gone. Not gone, but they're fired. Hellbores can't fire next turn. That means if he wants to, he could, I wouldn't surprise me on Impulse 2, him hit with a shield number 1, so we can get maybe even a suicide overloaded fusion to fire at me. Now his fighters aren't looking great. His one fighter is dead. The other fighter is currently I crippled it and it landed back into the Bay of the Hydran. So that's doing well there. On the 5-hour BP tournament, I think is going. I'm not sure it's still going. Haven't seen anything for that. When it comes to not much going on there. Now, moving on forward to the Starfleet Warlord. I was asked to actually document all of the changes. I'm guessing the person is concerned that I'm actually going to change the rules. Well, I'm not changing the rules. I will be either correcting the rules because they might be incorrect, or clarifying rules that are not clear. That's the whole idea. So a person wanted me to keep track of those changes and document the changes. Okay, I can do that. I actually got a couple play tools from a person. I'm looking at them first because these are one's an Excel spreadsheet. The other one is a LibreOffice file, which is supposed to help people to get things going. But with that, I want to make sure that they're clean. They're not having any macros or anything that could possibly cause issues. So when it comes to Diehard 59, that is going well. I corrected an issue on Diehard 60, and that's going well. I put things out late last week because I was camping. So, that's one of the things why I want to automate the whole process. If I can automate the whole process, then if I go on vacation, as long as it's a currently run game, I have nothing to do. And if I have nothing to do, that means the games can be still run on time. You can't and also if all of the turns are electronic, I no longer can be blamed for any issues. Because I've had to correct manually enter an order because I made mistakes. And that's always a difficult situation because when I make a mistake, what happens? That I can correct it, but I'm going to correct it after the game after the turn is complete, and the person might actually have had 3 or 4 players, possibly more, their turns run after theirs, and they might have interactions with them, in which case it really makes it hard to judge what is fair to actually for the correction. Standard game 99 is still also going strong, and so is Diehard 60. No one has been knocked out of either standard game number 99 or Diehard 60. When it comes to the library report for this week, no progress, nothing corrected, nothing needed to be corrected, at least, okay, back up. No one has reported anything to be corrected. Now, when it comes to the client, there's one thing I need to correct when it comes to Hellbores. When the FedCom, I need to look into that. I should be able to look into that this weekend. And so, with that is the news for this week.